Shit!
What'd you forget?
The candy! We passed Manheim Road.
Oh, man.
To say I'll stop at a corner
Damn
store.
it. Yeah, what the hell? We weren't thinking.
No.
I got right on the expressway like normal.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking about becoming an adult.
Yeah.
And started asking questions. When did you stop drinking and smoking and, you know, being a
When Mom told me she was pregnant, I remember saying to myself, shit, I gotta grow up here. That was just a game changer for me more than anything else.
Mm-hmm.
More than any, I remember I was at my roll-top desk that was in the living room. Mom told me she was pregnant and I got that. Uh-oh, I'm really an adult now.
Yeah.
Or supposed to be.
You look on the internet and you see people that do these 30-day no alcohol challenges, 30-day no masturbation challenges, 30-day, you know, no sugar. Doing it all at once. That's why I called it the Monster Challenge.
Yeah.
Because...
Oh, you named it that?
Yeah. I'm doing this during Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, and the Super Bowl.
Holy crap.
There's a part of me that feels like as I publicize it and like document it that people are going to be like, so what? But then I guess I could ask, like, could you do it? What's up, dude? Thank you. Oh, man. All right, thanks, brother. Have a good one. Oh, yeah. Over the past few years, life has been fantastic. I always have a steady stream of fantastic clients. I've got a nanny for my dog and for me. I kind of do what I want whenever I want to. I vacation. I, leave Chicago for a couple months every year in the winter. My love life is satisfying. And I got a lot of friends and great place to live. And everything's just been great. And I find that like when things are great, it's hard to improve more than like 10% a year. When you see these huge growths in your life, it's from challenges and hardship. I haven't been challenged really in a while. And so I feel like my growth has been just like consistently like decent. So if struggle is not going to be imposed on you, you just kind of ride it out until it is, until life hands you its next challenge. Well, I don't want to wait for that. I get to smoke and I get to drink and I get to eat and I get to drink coffee and do whatever I want. And that freedom is fantastic. But for every freedom, there is a restriction. So like when you have the freedom to have an irregular sleeping schedule and to eat whatever you want and to drink whatever you want, the reciprocal restriction is in the way that you feel. You can't possibly feel like optimally the best while you're still engaging in that stuff. It's impossible. When you do one thing, you have to give another thing up. If I choose restriction in all the areas where I've chased freedom, right? If I restrict my diet and my behavior, what's the freedom that comes with that? I'm not one that's really driven by money or fame or stuff. I'm a story collector. And I like to experience things of which no one else has really experienced, or very few have experienced. And I want to experience what it's like to be fully present, to no longer indulge in self-distractions, so I can actually see what's behind all of those behaviors. First rule, no alcohol. Honestly, when I think about the times that I have made poor decisions in my life, over half of them, probably more, alcohol was involved. So I never met anyone that said, I made such a wise choice by drinking so much that night. You know what I'm saying? No one. We use alcohol to distract ourselves all the time. How many times have you had a rough day and you're like, I need a drink, Next, sugar. Sugar is essentially the first version of cocaine that we get introduced to as children. You give a child sugar, it's very similar
to giving an adult cocaine. Same pathways, same addictions, except for there's sugar at every party. Family parties, now there might be coke at your family parties too, I don't know your family, but you can't get away from it. And it's one of the most addicting substances in the world. So no sugar. Alright, next. No gluten, no dairy, and no processed meats, which I have represented here in my final pizza. I got this. Son of a bitch! I said explicitly, do not cut in squares. Pie cut. Not for my last pizza too. Like, oh, pizza's the perfect food. It's got an edible handle built right into it. So why would you cut pizza where there's no freaking edible handle? I gotta use 10,000 freaking paper towels to eat this, and everyone fights for the end pieces anyways. And like, what's this? That's not even a slice. This is bullshit. I will eat this anyways because it's my last meal. But no dairy, no gluten, no processed meats. All of this stuff causes inflammation in the body, and inflammation is what makes us not feel fully functional. It's, anytime if your knee is inflamed, if your shoulder's inflamed, you can't use it to its fullest extent. And so if your body's inflamed, your cells are inflamed, and all that, you don't feel good. And the thing is, you think you feel good because you know nothing better, but very few people on this planet know or will ever know what a healthy body feels like. Next to behaviors, no more trap sauce, which means no caffeine, no marijuana, and no alcohol. Although, I love me some marijuana, I really do. But it slows you down, and again, it keeps you distracted. You use it to enjoy yourself, but more so, it's more so to avoid yourself. And I've certainly seen the extent of which it can serve me. But what is life like when you don't smoke it? I'm sure my memory won't be affected positively, which, shit, I forgot. I forgot to roll a blunt. What's it like to go to a party with no booze? What's it like to go to someone's house or a festival or a concert with no weed? What if we took these luxuries and put them aside? Would it make me a miserable person, or would it make me find more joy in the things that I'm actually doing? I don't know. And either do you, unless you are someone who has done all these things. So let's continue down the list. Also, no impulsive media consumption. What this means is I cannot mindlessly scroll through Facebook, through Stumble Upon, through YouTube. This means that no being on Tinder while you're taking a shit. I know you do it too. I know you do it too. This means no, like when I get in an elevator and there's people in there, no going on my phone and just seeing what's on the news. Now, this means impulsive social media consumption. My job is to be on social media, so I have to be on there, but it has to be scheduled and planned and purposeful. Next, no watching TV alone. Now I can watch TV, for instance, there's a couple shows that me and my mom like watching, or I like watching football with my dad. Or I might like going on a date to a movie, or hang out with my friends and, I don't know, watch a couple of episodes of South Park. That's fine as long as it's social. The point of this is not to starve myself. The point of this is to get the best version of me, a well-balanced, aware, enlightened, energetic version of me. Next, no masturbation, which means also no porn. And they kind of go hand in hand, right? We use masturbation and porn a lot because we are bored, or because we're desiring some type of feeling from another human being, but we choose to just instead internalize those feelings and act on them through porn and masturbation. So notice this doesn't say no sex, because I still want to be social, I still want to date, and but I want all of my indulgences to be with other people. This is a challenge against self-indulgences. This is day 0, and I'm just gonna enjoy myself, enjoying myself. I'm not watching porn. So if you like to see this challenge and what I'm doing, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. And if you want to stay up to date on my progress, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell to make sure that you get notifications for every time that I post videos. Until next time, this is Spencer B with the Invincible Academy.